What's up, 44 foot soldier? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just coming in to say hi, see how everybody's doing. Hey, that's me there. The one who has a mailbox full and I can never leave a message. Hi. Hi, my sister. Hello. How are my two lovely ladies doing? How are you tonight? How are you this evening? I just finished playing some Fortnite with. Oh yeah, I noticed that. Don't worry about it. I'm not charging it to your heart. Um, I was playing Fortnite with my sister and my nieces, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna go to bed." And well, here I am. I'm good, love. I'm good. I'm good. Finding out over there cold. um, that's it. I woke up. I'm blessed. All glory to God. I'm tired. I don't want to say sleepy, but I just wanted to come on and see how everybody was doing. People who come in. I've been thinking about Grandma K, so usually she watches my videos or she'll leave me a message on my community post. Just want to see how she's doing. And oh, uh-oh. You weren't the one being disruptive, right? So, right for some. How are you? How's the family? How's the hubby? How's the grandbaby? How's everybody? I just gotta ask, but I just gotta ask. Let me ask y'all, have y'all heard about that story about them three guys that were found dead after a football game? I think it's Kentucky. I wanna say Kentucky. I'm more than sure it was Kentucky? I believe it was Kentucky. Yeah. I've been like keeping up with it. Well, trying to anyways, and it's a crazy case because good. I'm glad. Sis. It's a crazy case because apparently it was five men who were watching a football game. Three, um, they all went to one guy's house. Yes, yes, crazy. They all went to one friend's house to see the game, and apparently ended up in another friend's house. And apparently, the friend is claiming that he went to sleep. The guys left. He went to sleep. He was asleep for like 2 days. During the time he was air quote sleeping, the men's family was trying to reach out to him to find out where the guys were. He never answered no messages or nothing. Yep. Well, the fiance of one of the guys said, you know what, man, fuck this. She went to the guy's house and the guy wouldn't answer the door, so she broke in through the basement. And when I think she went out to the backyard, she found one of the guys dead on the porch in the backyard. And then she called 911 and they found the three guys dead in the dude's house. And they're not pressing charges. They said there was no foul play. I think it's just bizarre that that even happened. You, Miss Tit for Tat, you know I'm gonna get you. Cause I've been texting you and you don't answer. I love you. How's the family? How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? Cause I didn't hear nothing from you. Her room, her room. It is crazy. It is crazy. What's even worse is that they're saying that there was no foul play. But how is there no foul play if all three men are dead? And they were saying that they died of that they froze to death. But they're saying that it wasn't that cold enough for them to freeze. And they asked the guy if they were doing drugs, and the guy didn't want to answer. Okay, I will. All right, then I will. I will. Also, it's okay. I just wanted to see how you were doing and the family. Wish you a good holiday. I think it's just crazy that that even happened. And now, so it was five guys, right? They were all found in one guy's house. Three guys were found dead in one guy's house. The other guy is saying when he left that guy's house that the guys were alive. Oh, that's good. That's good, Tipper Top. It's always good when the kids are happy. Right. So now what they're waiting on is the toxicology report because the one guy that they're asking if they were doing drugs said that he's not gonna answer that um for self incrimination or something like that. It does, right, for soldier? It's that's what it sounds like. And what they find even crazier is right. So the guy's house that they were in, everybody was trying to get in touch with him and they couldn't. The other two of the guy's family went over there knocking on the door. Nobody answered the door. He wouldn't answer the door. He wouldn't answer the door. Well, when the lady went over there, she was knocking. He didn't answer the door, so she broke into the basement. And when she broke into the basement, I guess she came to the backyard or whatever, and that's when she found the one man on the porch dead. So she stopped and she called 911. When the cops knocked on his door, he answered the door. Yes, it was in his backyard. It was in his backyard. It's crazy. He claims that he went He says his first story, that's another thing. His story has changed. The first story he said was they watched the football game, um, they went a couple of places and then they went to his house. He said he saw them to the door, they all left and he went to sleep. But then the fifth guy, the other guy is saying that when the other guy who's alive that doesn't live in that house said when he left the house that night, the guys were all alive in the living room watching Jeopardy. he definitely know he definitely knows what happened because there's no way that three men are gonna die the same time in the same thing. That doesn't make no sense. Well, that's what I've been keeping. Yes, and he's a scientist. He was working on um he was excuse me, he was working on antidotes for COVID. He's working on things for cancer. Um so he knows how to mix and mingle with chemicals. So they said that one of the guys who was outside, his jacket was left inside the house. So it was some kind of they had to be high on something. They had to be high on something. Maybe they overdosed in the house and he put them out there. But both of the men who are still alive, they both got lawyers. They both lawyered up. They both lawyered up. And one of the guy who doesn't live in the house where the bodies were, he said he said that something happened and he doesn't know what, but he knows that when the family was trying to reach him to reach the men, he tried reaching out to the guy who's alive that owns the house. And the guy who's alive didn't answer his messages. The crazier thing is that the cops put that there was no foul play. So that's like normal. Like that's normal. Yep. Listen, even if I was getting high with them, listen, they're grown. They're grown. You know what? Listen, we were getting we were here, we were getting high, whatever. But or if something happened in the house, then you call 911. Like, listen, my guys, we were here, we're getting high, we're drinking. The Chiefs won or whatever. Blah 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 boom. But you call 911. Hey, King Ben, my love, how are you? Right? Like, you don't just like they just don't whether they you saw them or whatever. Like, you just don't put them out there like they're supposed to be quote unquote your best friends from like middle school. That's a long time. One of them men got four daughters, I believe. Another one of them men got two kids and the girl is pregnant. The one who broke into the house, she's pregnant. I'm alright, hon. I'm just talking about the them three men that died in I think it's Kentucky. Like, something just ain't right with that. Something just isn't right with that. And the thing is that they waited so long that they can't even test the guy who's alive for like his toxicology report. to see if he was on any type of drug or whatever. Because they apparently, when he answered the door that the cops were knocking, he was in boxes and had a wine glass. And when they asked him, what happened, he said that he knocked out. He was out for 2 days because the game was on a Sunday. So I think they went on a Tuesday. Well, that's kind of just what I've been keeping up with. Um, I was keeping up with another story, but they got all the people. The pregnant girl and her boyfriend who went missing on the day she was supposed to give birth. Um, and they found them dead. They found the kid who did it, his father and his stepmother. It sounds like a crazy weekend, but that's kind of what I've been up to. So I want to tell you a little story. So I got I got my headphones, right. So I have everything I need to play my game. So I go to set everything up, and I'm like, what the hell? It kept saying that I was missing drivers. So I'm like, I'm spending days, I mean days trying to figure out what drivers I'm missing. I must have spent about $130 on programs that they were saying I needed. Just to find out that the drivers that they saying I need, I had to remember I told you guys I had to get a capture card. So I got the capture card. The drivers are the files that go with the capture card. So when I put the capture card in, I didn't upload the information into the laptop. So that was a dumb moment. So hopefully, no, I get it. That's needed. Like seriously, the thing is that they said the fifth guy, the one who doesn't live in the house, he said that they did. He said now he's saying that they were in his house watching the football game. When the football game ended, I think they went to a bar and then they went to the other guy's house. He said they hung out there for a little while. It got late, like about 11:30, I believe. And the fifth guy said he went home. He said goodnight to them. They were all alive in the house. So they didn't all leave together. So they were out having a good time. Even listen, the parents of one of the men has said, he said, I'm not gonna say my son was a saint, but I know my son wasn't a drug addict. Yeah, he used to, on the weekends or whatever, he, would do his drugs or whatever it was that he did, but he wasn't an addict. He has a really good job. He took care of his family. There's no money problems or nothing. So even if that's what I'm saying. Like even if as just grown men, they went out to enjoy themselves, and they did. The Chiefs won the game. They did, and they were celebrating if they smoked some weed or did some cocaine or popped a tab or whatever. They're grown men, and if something happened that they got a bad high or a bad mixture or bad contact, that's still not a problem. You still call 911. Like, he made it worse because if that was the case, let's just say that that is the case. One is what happened with you. Now, as a chemist, as a person who knows about chemistry, any scientist, chemist who deals with chemicals, they have they have the antidotes they need, right? So if it was a drug overdose, he has Narcan. He's gonna have it. Why wouldn't he give them that? And the crazier thing is that the guy packed up and left the house. He moved out of the house. It's crazy. That's just some of what I've been watching. YouTube is a whole new. There's a whole world out there. But anyway, I came on to say hi to everybody and see how everybody's doing. Let y'all give y'all an update on the game situation. So now we're that much closer. I'm gonna try to get it working tomorrow so I can go live tomorrow. So I can show y'all the roaches in my game. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. That's needed. Yes it is. It really is. And then even his lawyer, if you heard the stuff coming out of his lawyer's mouth, his lawyers, the stories that this man was saying is contradiction. It's there. None of the stories are making sense. None of the stories are making sense. It's insane. Oh, I'm excited. Anyway, I'm gonna go on ahead and say goodnight to ya. No, they are. They are that's needed. And even social media, if you look it up, like if you type it into your YouTube browser right now, three men died, it's gonna come up. There's a lot of people that are speaking about it, so they're not gonna be able to just sweep this under the rug. They're not. Even Chris Cuomo, um he used to work on CNN and they fired him. Um he works on a I think it's his own um show. I don't know exactly, but he's still doing the same thing. Even he spoke on it. Even Nancy Grace spoke on it. Even Nancy Grace spoke on it. I'll send you the link from Nancy Grace because I watch her. Even she spoke on it. So this is not gonna be one of the things where they're gonna sweep it under the rug. Somebody's gonna have to pay about this. And right now, everybody's just waiting for the toxicology report. Because if the toxicology reports come back and there's no drugs in their system, then it's a whole other deal. I don't even know what to say. But if there are drugs in the system, I don't even know. Hi, Black Snowflake. How you doing? I got two Black Snowflake. You an Aquarius, right? And that's neither is an Aquarius, and I'm an Aquarius. That's it. We took over the chat. We took over the chat. It's Aquarius season, baby. When's your birthday, Black Snowflake? I forgot. I think it's I forgot. I did forget. There you go. I'm gonna hashtag that too. Yep. And mine is 2-9. That's neat. We share the same day. I think me and That's neat share the same day. Oh, you're a Cancer. Oh no, 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 no. Well, I like cancers. I like cancers. So cancers are waters. I just think that I just hope that that they look deeper into it. Yes. Pisces. Yeah. I just hope that they look into it and that they do something more about it. Cause them families need answers. And what's funny is that they're saying that his lawyer was saying that he's hurt because they were his best friends. And his family, the lawyer saying that he's hurt because they were, they're his best friends. But the men who passed away, their families are saying that they don't even know that guy. So I'm not understanding how they're so different. The stories are just so different. The guy whose house it was is saying that they left, and the guy who's the other guy who's alive who doesn't live there said that when he left they were still in the house. They're saying that they froze to death, but it was 37 degrees. Um that's not weather that you could freeze in. Like, then the thing is that if one if there's three of them, so they all had to have what they're saying is they all had to die at the same time, because I'm pretty sure if I'm outside and I'm freezing and my friends are freezing and I see one of my friends pass out, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make noise. I'm gonna break a window. I'm gonna try to get in. I'm gonna do something. I'm not just, unless I was high on drugs or something happened to me. And then you, the owner of the house, like, you don't get up in the morning. You don't get up to use the bathroom. You don't get up to get something to drink. Like, you don't look out your window to see what kind of day it is and notice. If you're looking in the front, your friend's cars are still there. And if you're looking in the back, you got three bodies out there. Hmm, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go on ahead and say goodnight. I'm gonna lay down and get some sleep. I want to be up early tomorrow so I can do these figure out these drivers, the files that's needed, so I can go live hopefully and play my game. I want to thank you all for coming through. Foot soldier, that's needed. It's really good seeing you. That's needed. Tit for tat, my beautiful sister. I'm definitely gonna hit you up. Black Snowflake, thank you for coming through. And my love, King Bit, always a pleasure seeing you. I love you. That's needed. I love y'all all. Be safe, be happy, be blessed. Love on your family. Let your family love on you. And I'll be seeing you soon. You all have a good night. And I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to smile. You never know what someone's going through. Smile helps a lot. Good night. Mm.